I don't know if you guys can hear what I'm looking at here, but I just wanted to enjoy a quick something while preparing announcements. This is a funny little meme. Alright, where was I here? I was gonna... Right, my announcement is ready. Alright, announcements are set. Let's get the game set up here. Alright. Let's see, is this gonna fit on my... Nah, that's just a little bit too big for my monitor. Okay, if I remember correctly, just about every one of these games gives you a medal if you kill enough of these slimes on the start screen. We'll see if it does that here. But while that's happening, let me just make sure that you guys can all see the game. What screen is it capturing? That's interesting that one of my softwares has the game captured. I'm not sure which one, though. And then, I don't know if you guys can hear any sound. So, I'm going to see here which software is Apparently this one is capturing the audio. Although I'm not seeing it. Hang on. Okay, you guys can indeed hear the game now. So you guys can hear me killing all these slimes. That's good. Bitrate is stable. Might as well change it to that. If I'm going to be setting up an alternate. If I'm not going to need any alternate game captures for it. Alright, am I gonna have to go up to like 100 or... There we go, easily distracted. There's always a medal like that where on the startup screen you can do something like that. Oh yeah, that's right, I still gotta enter the voice channel. Alright, launch the game. Great. Good old Koopo Games. Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome back to the Epic Battle Fantasy series. This time we're on Epic Battle Fantasy 4.4, Bullet Heaven 2, one of the spin-off games in the series. I know I've been only showing the mainline games so far, and while I do have the Epic Battle Fantasy collection that I can show those off, I've already gotten all the medals in those games on my own time, so I don't entirely know how much I want to show those off. I guess I'll just say if you guys are really into the Epic Battle, if you guys really like the looks of the Epic Battle Fantasy games, I'd highly recommend checking out Matt Rozek's games. All of them, mainly being Epic Battle Fantasy related. I know he's currently in the middle of making a new one that's kind of unrelated to the main series, so you could consider it more of a spin-off game, I guess. Called, like, Hidden Cats. I know that's a game he has in development at the moment. I very much look forward to when he finishes that game. But for now, I'm going to try out a spin-off game I actually never got the chance to play the original Flash version of. That, of course, here being Epic Battle Fantasy 4.4 Bullet Heaven 2. Yeah, I mainly wanted to get into this. I wanted to at some point get back into Epic Battle Fantasy, and I figured with this being a bullet hell, combined with Freezing Time being back, as we're going to be playing some Touhou later, when Freezing Time is here, I decided, why not get back, do 2 different bullet hells today instead of just Touhou, because I've got a bunch of, Touhou fan games and other bullet hells I've had in the back burner for a while now. So I'd like to do something a bit more interesting just so I'm not immediately boarded out again by Touhou. I guess it's just the grind of all the Touhou games just kind of getting to me, and Touhou 9.5 especially, it's another situation where it's getting to me and it's causing me to, like, it caused me to need a break from bullet hells for a while. So I figured with Freezing Time, being away from the internet for a while, that I'd take a break from it. So now that Freezing Time's back, hey, let's get back into some bullet hells. Alright, now I just got the easily distracted one. I don't know if there is... Okay, I don't think there's any more starting screen related medals, but... There's a leaderboard? I guess for, like, certain modes, there's a leaderboard. Of course, we got our gallery, which, for something I don't think I'll be too interested in yet. What do I got for options? Okay, music volume. There's lots of sound-related stuff. Difficulty. As much as I'm used to playing the Epic Battle Fantasy games on the hardest difficulty, that of course being Epic mode, usually in most bullet hells I kind of want to stick to normal mode, and considering the fact I'm already going to be losing my sanity on a different bullet hell game later today, I do think for this one I'm mainly just going to keep it at normal mode, which, knowing this game, probably means I'm not going to be able to get every medal, since I know for some of these games you need to be playing on the hardest difficulty to get every medal. Let's see, show score numbers, full and bullet. High contrast bullets, transparent player, transparent items. I'm not entirely sure what this all does. And we'll see how long I can keep all this on, because I remember in the original Flash version of this game, the Flash engine did not work well with this game. Like, it was very laggy. Like the original Flash version of this. So hopefully off whatever engine this Steam port of the game uses, which I'm aware probably adds more content since it's considered the deluxe version and actually costed money for me to play. We're gonna see how this plays out, so with that in mind, I got myself, unfortunately, the last Gatorade and last unique drink I'll be having for a while, unless my family stocks up on some drinks or something. And let the games begin! I reached for my controller for a moment there. Okay, get ready, player select. As always, we got a variety of characters to choose from. I know Matt has always been a good one. Costume, Heaven's Gate, Matt's trademark sword and pirate costume. Boosts your weapon charge and rate slightly. I guess I'll find out a way to like utilize each character. We'll see how that goes as we go, though. This game has multiplayer? How's that possible? But yeah, with our cash, we can buy items such as, you know, new characters. So we have Natalie, Lance, you know, our main trio. Anna, the new character that was in Epic Battle Fantasy IV, a Dry No Legs. The Slime Bunny of all characters. And, Ferna, which I think is exclusive to the deluxe version, if I remember correctly. And maybe these two as well, I forget. Which, for those of you who don't know who Ferna is, she's actually, I'm pretty sure, the composer for most of the Epic Battle, if not all of the Epic Battle Fantasy games. Like, if I can pull up the credits here again. I'll see if, it shows it here. Yep, music, Ferna. So she composes... So I guess this is sort of her OC we can play as an option. Oh no, wait, I didn't want to do multiplayer. I was looking at the item shop. So that's on players. You can also get a variety of different weapons for different characters. There's different costumes you can get for each of the characters. And then there's the cheat modes, which basically can help make the game easier at the cost of lowering your score, which is interesting, because I remember back in the original Bullet Heaven, there were upgrades you could buy, but it wouldn't have an effect on your score, so it would be highly beneficial to buy upgrades. And then you also have handicaps, which is basically stuff you can buy to make the game harder, with the benefit, of course, being that it multiplies your score. So in a way, there's a variety of things that you could stack up to, and a variety of things you could do. So in a way, it's kind of useful for players who just want to finish the game. They can use cheats, and for those, you know, who want a bit more of a challenge and are aiming for points, they can activate all these handicaps. Like, literally, there's straight up this invincibility handicap here that basically just allows you to instantly finish the game if you wanted to. Of course, the more useful they are, or I guess the more detrimental they are, the more expensive. Oh wait, actually the handicaps aren't that pricey. For now though, we're just going to start with Matt. I guess, yeah, these are the cheats and handicaps we can unlock. I think with that out of the way though, we're all set here to go ahead and start the game. Oh yeah, is there a place where I can look at the controls? I didn't really take the time to look at the controls. So, I don't want to do anything with my save data, but so far the game has not mentioned anything about controls, so... Controls, I like keyboard controls in these games. So, movement, arrows, shift, okay, yeah, focus mode. Main weapon is Z, X is sub-weapon, and C is to bomb. And then I can press the P button to pause. Okay. Alright, let's get into it. Starting with World 1-1. Within the Greenwood Forest, we have the Kitten Kingdom. Oh, we can even choose the different difficulty options right here in the menu. And I guess depending on if we've already done the level or not, we can choose which wave we want to start on. So let's get right into it. And oh, I have to press the start button. That's the level select in order to actually start the game. Oh, and there it shows us the controls as well. Welcome to Bullet Heaven 2. You can play this game with a mouse, keyboard, or controller. You can change your control settings from the player select menu. This is fantastic weather to do some work in the garden. Gardening is boring. I'd rather go fight something or look for coins. I love coins and food. Whoa, a bunch of cats and slimes are cruising through my garden and trampling my crops. That's not fair. I just planted some veggies. You'll pay for this, you scumbags. I'm gonna shoot you all down. Oh, great. We're gonna beat up some cats again. I didn't sign up for this. Alright, finally, some action. Hey, No Legs, you might want to look away. We're gonna slaughter your buddies. I should have played as No Legs for this, so it would have been had to be No Legs shooting down his friends. Meow, meow. Shut up, No Legs. You're a cat. Your option is irrelevant. Let's do this. So, for those who haven't played the first Bullet Heaven, basically, you can either just press the fire button to unleash a powerful attack with your main weapon, or occasionally fire for some stronger ammo. So ultimately, it comes down to what's more useful. And yeah, I think your score depends on if you can take down all enemies, as well as, I think it's a combination of how well you can take down your enemies, as well as how well you can, as well as how many times you've been hit. So, as you saw there, I keep getting diamonds for, you know, not getting hit and shooting everything down. I haven't shown off my sub-weapons yet, but they work something like that. They can be a bit more costly compared to some of the more useful stuff, but it can help in a bit of a pinch if you're just needing something quick to fire with like that. So if you got the ammo for a sub-weapon, I'd recommend using it. Okay, I can't see what's going on here, but I don't know how long these enemies stay on screen for, because I'm certain they'll eventually leave. Okay, oh hey, bonus round. So are we playing the opposite of Touhou now? I suppose you could say that. Oh geez, I almost got hit there. I was not paying attention to the bullets on screen. But yeah, I decided to get back into the Epic Battle Fantasy series with this. Level complete. Collect all 13 diamonds in any level in one run. And justice was served. I didn't want to start another game this way. Why do you guys always do this? Haven't we murdered enough innocent animals yet? Those cats shot back at us. They're not innocent. Some of my enemy combatants retreated. We better chase them down. Apparently I missed some of the coins. There we go, max ranking. Let's move on to the next level. Also, Kobold21573, welcome to the stream over on Twitch. Yeah, we will be playing some Touhou later. Probably after dinner, when we're closer to freezing time showing up. So I'd say probably a couple hours from now, I'll go get some dinner. And then when I get back, it'll be on to some Touhou, because I've been holding off on Touhou 9.5 for a while. I know the last episode I was on was an annoying one. According to Freezing Time, they still have faith I can beat it, since I beat already beat what many consider to be the hardest level in the game. Okay, your hitbox is marked by the tiny dot in the middle of your character. It's actually only 1 pixel. This is the only part of you that can take damage, so keep away from enemy bullets. You remember I had a good time with Touhou 9.5. It started out fun, but when you get to the later levels, it does get very annoying to deal with. That Some of the later on levels, they got on my nerves. I needed a break from the series. Also, I just realized where I am, you can't see the characters very well. Let me find a better spot to put my webcam. How about here? This might be a better spot. The thing is, there's not a lot of good spots here, because either way, I'm going to be having to take something up, whether it be blocking out my score, blocking out, I guess, this rank up here, or blocking out the amount of health I have left. I feel like I at least want to show the characters in their dialogue, so let's put my webcam... I'll put it up here in this corner. Alright, where were you here? Rabid beasts retreated into this forest. The air is thick with the disgusting stench of nature. It looks like the spirits of the forest are protecting them. The forest is coming alive. Time to chop them up into firewood! Okay. Got through that, okay. Oh, it even has I just realized it has a sound effect to let you know when your main weapon is at max power. Okay, we're getting more enemies now that can actually shoot at us. Careful. I still want a perfect score, but I also don't want to risk getting hit. Hey, the bonus round. That level feels a bit shorter than how the other levels went. There we go, we beat all the bonus levels. That'll do. It's enough firewood for now. Note to self, napalm the woods near... Napalm the wood. I've never heard that word. Meow. Alright, another level down. Oh yeah, I was going to show off some of the other characters. Because we do also have No Legs we can play as, which personally I don't think is as good as Matt, but I think they should still be pretty good. Did the cats go this way? I'm not sure. I'm usually quite good at tracking wild animals, but these cats, they don't have any legs. They're Didn't we establish in the previous game why the cats of the epic battle fantasy universe don't have any arms or legs? Meow, meow. No Legs is offended. He says that's obvious language and that we should be more sensitive. All I see up ahead is bushes. Lots and lots of bushes. Watch out, those bushes are shooting at us! Alright, so this is how No Legs plays. Yeah, personally I don't think No Legs is as strong as Matt. It might have some level of power, but I personally don't think they're as strong as, like, Matt or... Alright, we're doing good. I need... There we go. Alright, we're starting to get some actual attack patterns here, so let's start paying attention. Yeah, it's mainly due to No Legs' sub-weapon not being all that useful that I've never really enjoyed playing as No Legs as much as the other characters. Oh geez, I almost got hit there. I need to pay attention. Okay, we made it to the bonus round, folks. Oh, that's a monolith. We're still in the first world and we're already fighting monoliths? I mean, I know it's the bonus round, but yikes. This game looks like quite weird compared to most other shmups. The screen has a lot more horizontal space than vertical, and you guess the stages aren't in one full run. Yeah, it's more level-oriented. Now, again, this is kind of the only... This in the first game is... The first Bullet Heaven is kind of the only bullet hells this particular creator made. As they've kind of made a variety of Flash games back in the day, and with their most well-known series, of course, being Epic Battle Fantasy, the main RPG series itself. Which, I don't know how big you might be into RPGs, but for as simple as it is, it's one I definitely recommend. In fact, I think, well, unfortunately you can't play, I don't think you can play any of them on Flash anymore since, you know, Flash is dead now. Well, maybe if you know how to set up, like, the Flashpoint launcher or something, you could probably still do it. But mainly, there do exist Steam ports of the games, mainly deluxe versions that you can buy. However, there is one game that is still the original Flash version that you can play for free, which is Epic Battle Fantasy 3, which is honestly what I'd say is a good starting point into the series, since, like, the first two games, they weren't really... They felt more like a Flash game than a proper RPG. It kind of wasn't until the third game that it felt like a proper RPG. Okay, you mainly play shoot-'em-up games? Gotcha. I mean, they're a classic. They were a popular genre back in the day for a reason, and I'd say they're still pretty fun. Like, whenever I'm at the arcade bar, I still play some of the fun ones, you know, like good old Galaga, Centipede, and, well, unfortunately, it's not at my arcade bar. One shmup that I probably still consider to be my favorite Namco game to this day, Xevis. That one is still a favorite of mine, that I'd still go back to often if I wanted to. Honestly, if you were ever interested, I considered one idea for a stream is, like, going back to all my favorite shmups to play, like, some retro classics. Who knows, maybe that would be a good idea for, like, a subscriber milestone, because I am, from last I saw, I'm getting close to, I think, 300 subscribers. Yeah, I'm 4 subscribers away from being at 300. Meaning that, that could be something I could do for a subscriber milestone, is, like, play a bunch of classic arcade shmups. Like, set up a MAME emulator, and I could do that. Anyway, back to Bullet Heaven. I hope those bushes learn their place and never attack us again. Plus, you shouldn't be able to shoot. I hate normal plants, but I hate plants with attitudes even more. Alright, and I think we have enough money now to be able to buy another character. I didn't mean to press that button. Whoops. The positions and sizes of enemies are always marked at the bottom of the screen with little indicators. You can use these when you're too busy dodging bullets to look up at enemies. Hey, the forest is clearing. It's so pretty. Oh no. There's more bushes up ahead, and they're blossomed, attracting an insect horde. That's awesome. I'm lying. Oh, jeez. Oh, those are homing projectiles. I just noticed that now. Alright, keep it moving. I gotta deal with those insects because they're the ones firing the homing projectiles. Ah! Okay, we're making good progress. Alright. That was simple. The idea is simple. Alright, pay attention. Oh, geez, these guys are going across the screen. Okay, they're stopping. And, okay, we made it to the bonus round. And they're sending more monoliths at us. Yeah, let's deal with the monolith quickly before it goes firing something dangerous at us. Which would be the better target here? Yeah, best I deal with the monolith. There we go. My sword hungers for greater foes. My stomach hungers for fleshier foes. Hey, there's something huge up ahead. Whoa, let's fight it. Okay, I better remember to switch back to... Well, I'm going to switch to a different character. It's not going to be Matt. So, if we're getting close to a boss here, let's see, what... This might be a boss, and if that is the case, I'm gonna unlock the character I remember in the first game being good for bosses. Lance. That should be good for a boss. Okay, you can use the shift key or trigger buttons to slow down your movement. This makes accurate dodging much easier and is recommended when there are many bullets on screen. Try it out. Yep, I've played plenty of Toho to know how that works. Whoa, we've located the cat's base of operation. Prepare to launch an offensive and obliterate the fortress. No cats must survive. They'll pay for messing up my garden. Revenge will be sweet. I guess I'll be eating cat for dinner tonight. You guys can eat the horrible vegetables. Meow, meow, meow. Hang on, I just get... Okay. It's okay, no legs. They only faint when we shoot them. That's what I tell myself so I can sleep. Our first boss battle, let's do this! And... Okay, not quite the boss yet, but, And here we go, boss time! So this is why I recommend This is why I recommend Lance. Because he has straightforward bullets and a sub-weapon that usually goes directly forward and it has a stream of bullets that fires high power when up close, like a large wave of them. So ultimately, Lance is really good for shooting directly forward. And considering the size of most bosses in Bullet Heaven, it makes this the ideal weapon for bosses, like really dishing out damage quickly. I forget if it deals more damage for the bullets or for just directly firing that into the boss. Uh-oh. Okay, it's mostly just a straightforward streaming attack, so I better be ready to move. That was close. Alright, another phase down. And whenever I'm not underneath the boss, it gives me ample time to charge up my main weapon for a strong attack. Which again, I think is just focused towards high damage. Like, all the benefits that makes Lance ideal for bosses. Okay, I think we're on the last phase. It looks like it's getting weak. And down goes the boss. Oh, the bonus round is for, like, extra phases on the boss. So it's kind of like those bonus spell cards in Toho 8 Imperishable Night, in a way. Oh, jeez. Alright, I gotta pay attention. Nice try. Gotcha! A perfect... I don't know if that explosion was meant... I don't know if I got lucky there, or if that explosion was meant to hit me with the bullets, but that scared me at the end there. Let that be a warning to all pests that want to mess with my crops. Your cuteness will not protect you from me. There's no sign of any surviving cats. Mission accomplished. Aw, the cats were blown away by the explosion. There's nothing left for me to eat. What a pointless battle. At least I got some coins. I wonder if I can afford some new weapons now. I should check the shop menu. Meow. Yeah, how much cash do I have? Okay, not quite enough for a new character yet. For now, I'm gonna switch back over to Matt, I think. Because I do enjoy playing as Matt. We're now on to World 2. So it seems this game has about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 worlds total. Wow. That's actually more than I expected. There we go. Each level is made up of 10 waves of enemies. If you play well and collect many diamonds, you may get up to 3 bonus waves. Bonus waves are quite hard, and you do not need to complete them to finish the level. Well, time for a dessert vacation. I love the beach. I'm gonna have fun, but I haven't had the best experiences with sea creatures. I'm a little bit worried. Also not thrilled about having the guys around. Ooh, beach time! Oh no, there's some crabs and turtles coming toward us. They're getting ready to shoot! What? Way to interrupt my fantasy. I crave seafood. I guess swimming can wait. My dinner wants to get inside of me. I do not object to this. Is that really all there was to that wave? Ah! That was close. Yeah, I'm certain there's going to inevitably be a point where I'm going to have to focus less on firing at the enemies and focusing more towards trying to stay alive. Gotcha. Hang on, I'll re-chat in a moment. Gotcha. And we made it to the bonus round. Yeah, I remember back in the first Bullet Heaven, Matt was always my favorite for the regular enemy, or regular level, since he can clear away regular enemies quickly. And then my favorite from bosses was always Lance. Wait, cupcakes? Hey there, Dr. Socrates, welcome to the stream. Gotta sleep, but you will watch the remainder of the stream if you decide to play Touhou later. So what I'm gonna do is, once it gets to be around dinner time, I'm gonna raid someone. And then, once I get back from dinner, we'll start up a Touhou stream. That's my plan. Are we done here? These slimy monsters are freaking me out. Look who's a huge hypocrite. I guess today, it's okay to shoot creatures that you don't like. I guess I shouldn't judge you guys so harshly. I'm sorry. Alright, well, another perfect score there. Yeah, as long as you don't get hit by anything, you should be guaranteed to get... Well, maybe if you miss enemies or something, maybe that'll have an effect on the ranking. Oh yeah, I think I should have enough cash to afford another character now. To earn a diamond, you must complete a wave perfectly. This means shooting down every enemy without using a bomb or taking damage. If you are at full health, you'll get a diamond. If not, you'll get a heart instead. No time to relax. Those seagulls want to mess us up. I've been getting a lot of work emails lately. A seagull ate my cookie and pooped on me once. I will never forgive their entire species. Yeah, I remember that. That was quite funny. Death to seagulls! Tell that to the seagulls that enjoy showing up on the sky cams at my news station. Oh, very careful. Okay, that is somewhat homing, so I better be mindful of those. Okay, careful. Okay, the red ones fire streaming attacks. Guys should be fine as long as I keep moving. And we made it to the bonus round. Okay, so the bubbles block, but oh, and they fire projectiles after shooting them. Okay. So I'm gonna have to be mindful of that. Alright, another perfect go. Yeah, how are you doing today, Doc? I think I can forgive the seagulls now. I feel satisfied. Meow, meow, meow. That's right, No Legs. I completely agree for once. Alright, now I should now be able to afford a new character. I want to try out the like deluxe exclusive characters before I go straight back to the main characters, though. The problem with that, though, is that they're a lot more expensive. I guess I've already afforded the characters I'm going to be using most often, so I guess we'll go back to buying the main characters for now. We'll go with good old Natalie. So, we'll see how Natalie plays. The most important factor in getting high scores is completing waves perfectly, as that raises your total score multiplier, but you also get extra points for collecting coins, for grazing bullets, and finishing waves quickly. We're going in quite deep now. That's what she said. Nah, that doesn't work. Whatever. I don't want to be here. I don't like this. I can't breathe. Don't worry, thanks to the developer, we can breathe underwater for no reason. It's actually kind of cool. Hey, I feel better now. I think I can handle this. Alright, let's see what Natalie can do. Okay, so sort of a directional projectile she does, so in a way it's similar to what she could do back in the first game. If that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised if Anna fights similarly to how she did back in the first game as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, blowing up mines is what allows you to send stuff like that out. Alright, there we go. Oh geez, watch the homing projectiles. Oh, this is not a good build for this level. I can't get close enough to the enemy. There we go. Actually, going for the mines is good here, because it, like, prevents me from having to deal with the bubbles. Ooh, that was close, but I got it. I just don't want to hit the bubbles since they fire bullets if I shoot them. Only problem is I might have to speed things up here because of how much is being thrown at me at the moment. But yeah, ultimately, Natalie's build doesn't really do it for me. It's just not satisfying to play as, having a shot type that I just feel doesn't match my overall play style. Like, maybe it's useful for firing something at something directly in front of you, but the directional movement kind of makes this not a fun one to use. Ah! Hang on. Oh, I forgot to fire my main weapon. Whoops. Alright, that's fine. Still got a perfect ranking. This water that we've been bringing in tastes kind of funny. Kind of icky. I've heard that seawater is mostly made up of pee and poop of whales and fish, and also garbage. So yeah, I've shown off Natalie. For now, though, I'm going to go back to playing as Matt. Hang on, I just realized something. There's a level the game didn't... Oh yeah, there's like bonus levels back in the first level. I guess those are like optional challenges. For the players that I guess do well. Let's see here what this level does. So I'm curious to see what goes on here. Oh, what's this? Some sort of secret boss battle? I'm hyped. Yep, each world has a second boss that's even harder than the first. It should be a real challenge. Also, they're completely optional. You don't need to beat them to progress in the game, so don't worry if you get stuck. I love achievements and bragging, though, so I pretty much gotta fight him. Here it comes! I like this one! Or is it gonna be the Guardian? Okay, not yet, I guess. Alright, now the secret part. That is not the Guardian. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I guess I should have prepared Lance for this, because this is... Matt's useful against normal enemies, not this. What? What am I supposed to do there? Am I just supposed to tank a hit there or use a bomb? That did not look passable. Maybe it was and I just couldn't find the slim openings. But as far as I could tell, that did not look passable. So I guess we're not getting a perfect score for this one, since I needed to use bombs and... Alright, I mean, it's definitely an optional boss as it's throwing a lot at me. Is this meant to be like a streaming attack, or how does this work here? Alright, well thankfully that was a bit of an easy attack. Okay, he's firing like turning projectiles that I can either go through or just avoid entirely. Oh, what? How did I get hit there? Once again, I'm left questioning how I got hit. I mean, at least I get health back after every phase. But still, the question still lingers. I am enjoying this optional fight, though. Oh, I wasn't in focus mode there, so I got a bit carried away. Yeah, I'm not going to get that many diamonds out of this. Still managed to get access to the bonus round, though. Alright, there we go. Bam! Demolished! We killed them dead! Golems aren't alive, you potato. They're just magic rocks. A magic rock might soon hit you on that head, magically. Alright, so does that mean the other bonus level is like another optional boss? Or is that like a proper wave? Let's see here. So we just did that one. What's for survival? Let's see what this level's about. Now it might be useful to have Matt in our party. Hey guys, this is a survival level, so it works a bit differently from normal levels. You might notice some changes. I've only got one hardened bomb? I feel so desperately defenseless. Yeah, survival can end very suddenly if you're not careful. The goal is to obviously survive as many waves as you can. Cheats and handicaps are disabled too. I might have to rely on actual skill. Okay, so there's basically survival mode for every world now. Unlike in the, original, in the first game, where it was just one survival level. So interesting that they have, like, a survival mode for basically every world now. And they made it kind of like a sudden death mode. Pretty neat. So it's sort of based a lot more on those just wanting to aim for points compared to the... Oh, did I just pick up a shield? I didn't think there'd be power-ups in this game. Ah! Okay, pay attention. Oh, our formation! Nice shot. Is it really just gonna keep going on forever, or is this like... Does this have an end? I guess that's what I'd like to know. Okay. Well, I guess I'll never know exactly how this goes. Pretty good score, though. And it does net me some cash. Might try more of that out another time, but for now, let's get back to the main adventure. Maybe I'll try out more optional bosses later. How did I... Okay, I've already shown off those characters, so for now I'd just like to keep going as Matt. Okay, when your health is low, enemy bullets slow down slightly to give you a chance to recover. Get a heart by clearing the next wave perfectly. Playing at low health makes the game easier, but your rank and score will be terrible. It's freezing. We strayed quite far from the beach. Let's warm up by shooting things. But of course, what else is there? Neat that there's a gameplay mechanic like that that like makes it to where, yeah, it's still gonna have an effect on your score. But I do like how it basically makes it to where, once again, those just wanting to finish the game have an option to just, you know, have a means of making the game easier. Bombs. Unboiled rope. Bombs. I want to deal with those guys first. Those are the ones that fire the homing projectiles. Okay, pay attention. Okay, once again, if possible, I'd really like to just deal with the ones that have the potential to fire homing projectiles. Oh, glass. Okay. Ah! The game's gotta stop doing that. One of these days I'm gonna be going for the diamond, and the next thing I know I get hit. I mean, that's kind of what happened back there in survival mode. Ugh, my eyes already hurt. I think we've wandered far enough. Let's get back to the beach, please. Sure, let's save the ice levels for later. Let's go find out what the beach boss is. Meow meow. Alright. You can graze enemy bullets by moving very close to them, but not quite touching them. You see a little spark and get some extra points for doing this. Oh wow, there's a huge turtle stranded on the beach up ahead. I guess we better put it out of its misery and then eat it, you know, for its own good. Totally not for my benefit. Please, hang on, I need a moment to, like... Don't know why my eyes are so out of it today. Of all days. If I'm, like, putting too much focus on the screen... I just need a moment to step back. Beached animals are dangerous. They can explode if left to decompose. Let's dispose of it safely with a controlled demolition. That would be the responsible thing to do. I did not get to read that. Okay, that sounds awesome. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, boss time. Not really a decomposing corpse if it's capable of firing at us. They're gonna be like... Oh, they ricochet. Okay! So, like... Okay, more ricochet. This is also gonna be, yeah, ricocheting. Oh! I was not expecting that to show up underneath. Okay, that was... That did not feel fair in the slightest. What is that? Okay, that's simple enough. I guess why do I keep getting hit like that? Okay, I'm gonna just bomb that. That looks... Yeah, no. I think I'm ready to just start bombing my way through this, because that looked impossible. It is a very good thing I chose normal mode for this. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the bonus round because of that. Those slip-ups that happened back there. Problem solved. The beach is all cleared up now. That was a spectacular blast. Explosives are always the answer. That is a true fact. Meow. The boss exploded into a million pieces again. I can't eat it like this. What the heck? This is cruel. Alright, I think I have enough points now, or coins, to purchase the next... I am 100 points short. Really? Alright, Cactus Canyon, let's go. Oh yeah, cacti for target practice. Let's clear out this valley. Hold on a second, Lance. That's no ordinary cactus patch, that's... I think I get what you mean. These cacti are actually deadly foes. We must shoot them to pieces before they eviscerate us. Get your weapons ready. Okay, so I know the epic battle fantasy games normally don't have much of a story. I know most bullet hells, for that matter, also don't prioritize a story too much, but I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting a bit more than just this. Most of the dialogue is just dialogue between characters and not the bosses. Oh, that's probably the first time I couldn't defeat all enemies. Rather than failing to perfect a wave due to running out of time or due to... You know what I mean. Due to getting hit. So that's definitely a first. No, you don't. Okay, so this is definitely the turning point where the levels start to get hard. So I'm certain at some point it's going to get pretty tough, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's also a point where I start, you know, using the cheats just to be able to finish. So I'm not exactly aiming for, you know, all the medals or anything on this. Normally I like to in the main games, but I don't know if I'll have it in me to do it with this game. It's gonna sort of come down to if you get anything worthwhile for getting all the medals. Oh. course, I then do something stupid like that. I am not paying attention right now. Okay, hang on. Well, at least I beat it. But yeah, if that's... I mean, thankfully that was just a bonus level, but if that's gonna start happening in the normal levels, yeah, I might need to start using my bombs up. Yeah, we showed those cacti who's boss. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of shooting at plants? You bet, extremely proud. I totally discriminate against veggies. Still somehow managed to get 2 stars. Alright. We have enough cash to afford another new character. We're gonna buy the last of the main characters, good old Anna herself. Where's it? Anna? I always felt like it was Anna for some reason. Quick draw. This town looks abandoned. What happened here? Where is everyone? Hey, there's some friendly guys in trench coats up ahead. They've got big guns, so they must be fellow cactus shooters. I think I'm going to get my spells ready. I'll probably need them. You guys can sit around uselessly if you want. Oh, they look kind of scary. Look at their soulless faces. So I believe Anna's mainly does homing projectiles like that. So she has some benefits, though I do think it's best to just kind of hold down the fire button for her. And then her sub-ability, as you can see, is kind of a straightforward shot. So it's got some benefits. If you're wanting to shoot at something, if you have the opportunity to shoot at something directly forward. Ultimately, though, the reliance on the homing projectile specifically, once again, makes this particular character feel a bit more on the weak side, if I'm being honest. I mean, I guess the straightforward attack could be kind of useful, given the right circumstances. That was close. I almost failed to get the perfect there. Gotcha. Is that another bomb? Not sure if I want to know. Oh, so are those just, like, meant to be damage sponges? Oh. I guess those are meant to just be damage sponges? Okay. Ugh. It's like, I think it's like after focusing for so long like that, I don't know. Normally my eyes aren't in this kind of shape, but for some odd... I don't know if it's just from bullet hells, but Like, it just makes my eyes feel like they've been, like, strained or something. I don't know. It's been a long time since my eyes last felt like this. Those gunslingers were actually robots. Okay, I see. Yeah, maybe. Robots are cool. Yeah. No legs. Who gave you permission to breathe? Meow. Honestly, there might be some benefits to playing as Anna on some of these levels. I don't know, Anna might also be a pretty useful one. Let me think here, because I know that there's, like, yeah, different benefits for different characters, and it looks like for Anna... Yeah, there's different... There's different medals for specific characters. I'm not sure how eager I'm going to be to focus on that, but it might lead to me wanting to play as Anna for a little while. OMG, look at all them gem-encrusted statues. Let's grab them. I don't know, man. Even I might question it, desecrating a historic monument. That's kind of low, even for us. We're not barbarians. But they're shooting at us. The statues are literally shooting at us. What? No mercy. Let's destroy them all. And there we go. Is that doing anything, or is that just... okay. Ah! Figured it would get to that point. I don't know why I thought I wanted to go that way. Okay, so I don't need to get those, whatever those are. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like just a shield or what that is. Alright, bonus round time. I don't know if those can be destroyed. I'm landing all the hits I can on them, and as far as I can tell... I'm not seeing much I can do with them. There we go. I guess this is a good level for Anna, since Anna can just, focus her attacks on, like, the most convenient target. And since there's not that many on screen at the moment, I can just... do that. So I picked a good character for this. Well, that was sparkly. So many shiny things. We might be rich now. I can't count, so I'm not sure. I'm starting to wonder why everything is coming alive and trying to shoot at us. This isn't normal. Oh, so that's the plot. There's an actual story reason as to why everything's shooting at us. Oh, I know where we are. We're back at the age... Wait, hang on. I gotta quick blow my nose. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay. While I was out blowing my nose, I tried washing my face a bit to see if that would fix up my eyes a bit. We'll see how that affects things. Oh, I know where we are. We're back at the ancient kitten ruins from the previous game. Oh, wrong button. Wow, so observant. Well done. But that reminds me, those foes that create energy shields are probably still around here. They might give us some trouble. Energy shields? How does that work? I don't understand technology very well. I think the shielded foes are invincible unless you destroy the foes that are creating the shields. Watch out for them and try to take them out first. Sounds boring. I just want to shoot everything. You can, but you gotta shoot everything in a specific order, is what I'm trying to say. Well, hopefully Anna's shooting does not make that difficult. Okay, so these guys have a shield up. Am I just waiting to deal with the ones with the shields, or... Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it now. So if they have shields, it means I'm kind of just stuck having to wait until the shield dudes show up on screen. And unfortunately, that means I'm a bit out of luck on some other things. But ultimately, it's still possible to deal with them. The only problem with this is that I can't rely very much off Anna's main attack as much as I'd like to. Which means ultimately, for the remainder of this world, I don't think Anna's going to be very useful. So I might want to go back to either Matt or a different character. Whoa! Oh, come on. Ah! Oh, hi. Alright, bonus round time. Ah! How did I not get hit there? That was lucky. Okay, another one of you guys. This one likes to move. Okay. Luckily, Anna's a homing tight. So I can just whip out the, perfect run on that level. Wow. Those shields suck. My usual approach to attacking was useless. Yeah, it helps to use your brain sometimes, doesn't it? I'd rather not do that, though. Using my brain takes blood away from my muscles, which are the only body parts that matter. I think we're done with them for a while, so there's no need to worry. At least I hope so. But there's something big and bossy coming up. We should probably get ready for that. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on coins? Nowhere near enough to unlock a new character yet, but knowing that we're approaching a boss, let's whip out good old Lance. It's the protector of the kitten ruins. Such magnificent technology. I'll blast it back into the past where it belongs. There's no way that something built by cats can pose a threat to me. Alright, I'm hoping you can back up that confidence. I have no idea what's going on. That huge pile of stones is moving. Is that what you call a robot? Okay, we've got shield enemies. None of them are really doing anything dangerous, though. Alright, boss time. Hey, it's the defender from the first game. I know this isn't how you do streaming attacks, but I just kind of want to stay underneath the boss is all. There we go. Oh boy, what's it about to fire with those guns? It is about to fire something, I don't know what though. But I can see it whipping out its guns up there. Gotcha. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's gonna be something I'll have to pay attention to. Okay, pay attention. I am not underneath the boss right now. Gotcha. Oh! Okay, once again, I was not ready for that. That attack just came out of nowhere. I didn't exactly feel very fair. And down you go. Leaving just the bonus round. Oh, hey. It disappears once it reaches the middle. Kind of takes away the challenge a little, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Where's this going? Okay. This is an attack I'm going to have to take my time with. Neat mechanic, though, for a boss fight. Especially in Bullet Head. This seems like something Undertale would do. It's kind of like the, "You're taking too long." Okay, finally. So that basically means that this part, the boss can't do anything, meaning that I can just go right up to it and start shooting at it like so. Okay, more shields at... Oh! Okay. Kind of easy, once you get the shield down. But still pretty cool. Did you notice that it was being controlled by a cactus? We must have really annoyed them. Yeah, I think this is a good lesson to learn. Shoot at a bunch of foes and they'll summon a big boss for us to defeat. Let's go shoot more random enemies and see what happens. I want to fight more massive bosses. Still no idea what happened. Robots are crazy and powerful. Okay, now I think we should have ourselves enough cash to afford a new character. Oh no, wait, that's right. We already have all the regular characters unlocked. It's just the deluxe characters we have yet to unlock. So we need twice as much cash to be able to afford them. I will say, we're going at a good rate at this. We're already up to... We've only been streaming for, I think, about an hour now. And we're all... Oh, okay, hour and a half. So let's see. I mean, at the rate we're going, I could see this taking, like, maybe 2 to 3 more hours. Which, might be cutting it close to when freezing time shows up. But it would allow us to get through the entire game in one stream. I'd be down for that. Only problem is that it would mean freezing time wouldn't get to see me play more Toho. Which, you know what? I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Freezing time will get his chance one day. For now, I'd just like to get back to the game, and oh, jeez, the game's lagging on me. It looks like the cats are back. They want revenge and thirst for our blood. We probably deserve that, though. No problem. We will take action immediately and obliterate the enemy threat. It will be my pleasure. Poor cats. Why do you choose to commit suicide this way? Run away, please. Meow, meow. Wait, hang on. I just noticed something on my server. But oh, no way. It's not my server. Never mind. Was looking at the wrong thing. Ah! So it's mostly the same stuff as before, but I guess maybe there's like some add-ons with the snow-themed cat fortresses that make them more dangerous compared to how they were back in World 1. Ah! Bonus round, yeah. Mission successful. All units report. I killed things and did not die. I think this is good. You confused me, No Legs. You seem to be indifferent to the murder of members of your species. That's not cool. Meow? You understood that? I'm on to you. Don't play dumb. Whoa. Where'd that come from? There's so much snow, I'm not used to it yet. We don't get much snow in Greenwood Village. It would be be fun if enemies would leave us alone for a while. Blizzard incoming. Button up your coats. I'm safe from the cold. I've got a hat. Ugh. Huh? Ha! Ooh, what I should do, because the diamond instantly refills our weapons. So I wonder if I'd get more out of the diamond if I wait until after I've used up my weapons and pick it up. Ugh. Did I overdo it while chugging that Gatorade Zero? Ah! Oh, I wasn't paying attention to projectiles. I get too into it when, like, going after the regular enemies that next thing I know, I'm having trouble dealing with the regular stuff. Okay, that just leaves the ones on the end here. Smashing ice cubes is so satisfying. The ice shards were so pretty. That was a super dense blizzard. Good thing it was moving so slowly. Otherwise, it would have been impossible to get there. Hello, what difficulty on music? Hello there, Madman. Welcome to the stream. I'm mainly, as someone that's mainly just wanting to get through the game so I can get to the next proper epic battle fantasy game, I'm mainly just sticking to normal difficulty for now. Hehe, my fire magic keeps me warm. The perks of being a magic user are kinda nice. Alright, might still be a bit until we max that out. Alright. It's super cold up here. Even some of the enemies are frozen solid. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that frozen enemies and ice cubes can't hurt you. Well, they might if you shatter them into shards, but otherwise they're safe. Frozen enemies and ice cubes can't hurt you. Interesting. So please don't spray bullets all over the place and shatter the ice. That might not end so well for us, got that? But I want to shoot things to survive. It is my way of life. We just have to shoot everything but be super careful about it, right? Gotcha. I'm saying you should take your time. You'll kill us all if you just shoot everything. So as in something like that. Where I take my time shooting each shard instead of going straight for, you know, straight for the big stuff. Okay, I can see that being useful. So the question, though, comes down to... Can I just shoot the enemy? Or can I go through the ice? So if I can't go through the ice and it's still, like, an obstacle, then I still have a bit more of a reason to shoot it. Ooh, go for the bombs. I know that take out the enemies, right? Okay, so if I do something like that, then yeah, I guess they're, depending on the wave formation, there can be benefits to not shooting the ice. Only problem is that I like going with characters that need to stay underneath it all. Meaning that for Unless I have Anna, and Anna doesn't go for the ice, I might be in trouble. Otherwise, I can technically take my time with this. I will say, gameplay-wise, there's some neat gimmicks here for a bullet hell. Oh, I missed one up there. Oh, boy. Careful. Alright, bonus round time. Gotcha. Well, I don't know a safe route through this without shooting at the ice. I don't know, the game was really hyping it up like it's really not a good idea to shoot the ice. And sure, it definitely makes it to where it's unnecessary to shoot at it all. But ultimately, I don't think I can just go... Even if it doesn't hurt us, I don't think I can just go right through it. Ah! Okay. Another perfect run on this level. I'm not sure if I enjoy shooting at frozen targets. It's not as much fun if they can't fight back. But they probably deserve it anyway. I'll take a strategic advantage when I get one. All is fair in love and war, and I'm all out of love. At least their corpses will be preserved by the cold, like a natural refrigerator. Okay, more cash. Let's keep going. We're out of the blizzard, that's a relief. I don't think it's gonna snow inside the cave. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I sense some sort of magical properties in this cave. Oh, and by the way, watch out for enemies that are made up of multiple parts. It may be useful to destroy some parts before attacking their main bodies. Why do you know everything? It's almost as if you read walkthroughs or something. What is that? Oh no, I should probably destroy that before that gets out of hand. I say that right as they throw two more at me. Ah! Okay, pay attention. Oh. That's always the later waves. Or the ones I don't expect that cause me to get hit. Okay, finally got my health back there. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. Okay, we made it to the bonus round, so even if things got a bit messy back there, at least we made it. Oh, bomb chance is like death bombing, I think, where it's similar to if I can use up a bomb quickly. That's what that's for. You like using mouse if you, what controller might? I do believe there is a mouse option. As someone who's used to playing Touhou with keyboard, I've mainly been playing with keyboard. Everyone's still alive? Great! That ice golem was tough. I hope we don't have to fight anything like that again. Let's go over deeper into the cave and see what we can find. Alright, I think we might be getting close to the boss of this world. I haven't been paying full attention to the levels. Though, I do think we might have enough cash to afford a new character. Let's see. Slime Bunny. Main weapon shoots forward and shoots faster. Slow movement speed. Let's go with the Dry No Legs. See what this one's like. Yeah, we are approaching a boss, so... let's take this for a spin. If I can get this to start. Alright. Well, watch out. The whole cave is rumbling. I might have a slight phobia of being buried alive. Those rocks up ahead are coming alive. They're forming something massive. That's actually just a crystal golem waking up. We've fought bosses like this before. We can do this. Stop freaking out. Hey, Natalie, I'm not scared either. The boys are such wimps. My dad was killed in a mine crafting accident. He just wanted those diamonds so badly, and then boom! All that's left of him was his shovel and some blocks of wood, and a single lump of coal. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, let's see how this character plays. It said that it locks onto the nearest enemy, and... Okay, the sub-weapon is designed for shooting forward, so in a way it's a little bit like Anna. So I'm not entirely sure if this is focused towards a raw attack power. So I don't know if this is going to be good for bosses. Also, isn't this the boss we fought back in World 1? The, like, optional boss? Alright, I gotta remember to use focus mode. I don't know why I'm not using that. Okay, good. Got my health back. Alright, so it's probably getting to the point now where the bosses are actually starting to get hard. I will say, this character moves very fast. Okay, a bunch of energy swords. Okay, I can keep the homing attack active, but for when I'm on the sidelines like this, probably best to keep my sub-weapon turned off, since that's the straightforward shooter. we got here? Gotta remember to stay in focus mode. I know it's been a while since I last played a proper bullet hell, but I need to pay attention. Oh! I keep forgetting to bomb. Okay, I don't think I like that. Ooh, the bomb animation is pretty cool. I'll give it that. Alright, next time I'm gonna save bombing for bomb chance. So it seems to be when it's most useful to do so. But yeah, I don't know if I picked a good character to fight this boss with. Okay, well at least we got to do the bonus round. Alright, we're doing some micro-dodging here. Gotcha. Alright, one phase left. And down it goes. I made it. I'm alive. I conquered my fear. And Anna's gonna be scared now. Well done, Lance. That boss was no pushover. Okay. He wielded his swords with skill. The greater man, Gollum, whatever, won. On to the next area. Any ideas what it might be? It's a huge insect hive, apparently, in the heart of the jungle. Insects? Yeah, the character had some usefulness, but ultimately, I don't know if this is good for... If this is good for for bosses. So I think for now I'm gonna go back to using my favorite, Matt. I haven't been checking my character. Okay, we have gotten Matt's medal. Again, though, I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about medals. I think I'm just gonna focus on finishing the game. So, I mean, we're getting through the game at a good rate. Like, if we're gonna be only... Okay, 2 hours. Like, roughly... So I'd say if that's the case, it takes us about, like, 30 minutes per level. I guess, once again, I'm kind of on the in-between on if I want to do the entire game in one stream, or if I want to alternate based on Freezing Time's availability. Well, how about this? Maybe I'll wait to hear what he has to say later. For now, let's just go ahead and, you know, finish off this next world, and then we can think about if we want to do something for Freezing Time. Alright, let's go. I have noticed the menu itself has been getting a bit laggy. I wonder what's causing that. Water lilies! Reminds me of home! I said I hated forests. Why are we heading into this jungle? As long as there's enemies to defeat, I'll be happy. Treasure would be amazing too. We have to investigate why all the wildlife is acting so hostile. Something's upsetting the natural balance of things as usual. Have you ever considered that wild animals are just jerks for no reasons? That plants are intentionally jerks? I guess there's always that possibility, but I try to be optimistic and believe that most living things are good and pure. How naive and close-minded of you. Alright, go. Almost mistook... Okay, I almost mistook their bullets for coins there. That was close. Okay, quite a few enemies from back in the first world. I never realize when I'm hit, so I'm never ready to use... Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, I got a medal for managing to death bomb that time. Again, it's always when I least expect it that I end up taking hits. So clearly I need to start paying more attention, because I'm already out of bombs. So yeah, we might be getting to the actually hard levels now. And it doesn't seem like I did good enough to unlock the bonus levels that time. Unless that was the bonus levels and I just didn't notice I entered them. I wasn't really paying attention there. I don't like water lilies anymore. This level has ruined them for me. Stupid slimes. Why is everything trying to hurt us? What is going on, seriously? Nature is literally worse than Akron. I mean, there's a reason why no one likes Blighttown in Dark Souls. Or any of the Poison Swamps in From Software games. I'm pretty sure they hate the Poison Swamps more than, you know, like some of the hardest bosses in those games. I'd say the only exception for me in that scenario would be maybe Sister Freed. I did not enjoy that boss. Butterflies everywhere and flowers. So beautiful. Stares intensely at prey. I won't stand for this grotesque display. I shall end this now. Blech, what the? I feel kind of sick. Maybe I have allergies. I hate nature. Okay, more of these guys from the desert levels. Ah! That was close. can't be it. Yeah, I thought so. Bonus round time, yeah! Ah! Well, that was a fun level. Bit of a simpler level, but still a fun one. It feels suboptimal. It might be an overdosing on nature. Drools like a filthy dog. I'm not going to make it out if you're alive. Never been to a jungle before. I mean, I guess I'm not much for exploring or anything that might be dangerous when it comes to nature places. So I guess I could somewhat see it. Matt's opinions there. I guess I just don't know what it's like there. If it's like... If it's like always like the air smelling bad or something. I don't know. I've never been to a jungle, so I can't say. Yeah, perfect ranking for that level. How are we doing on cash? Okay, we're still nowhere near enough to level up. I hear buzzing. That's not great. I'll try to stay calm and dispense some wisdom about bees. So, bees make honeycombs, yeah? And honeycombs explode into smaller honeycombs when shot, right? I don't follow, but I'll trust you that honeycombs are a real thing, and you did not just make them up. Well, anyway, just like with ice cubes, be careful about spraying bullets everywhere. You could create a dangerous situation for yourself. I live for danger, but honeycombs sound terrible. I think I'll shoot at them for a giggle. I mean, I'm mainly just fighting some tough bees. I don't see the... I'm not seeing much of any honeycombs on screen. So I don't know what Natalie's talking about. Okay, oh, so it creates like a stream of bullets, basically. So similar to the ice, there's benefits and drawbacks to shooting at it. I see. Although, once again, the game is giving me no choice but to shoot at it. Ah! Okay, I gotta be more mindful now that the levels are... Compared to the previous level, these levels are actually kind of hard. So clearly I need to pay attention if I want any chance of surviving this. Okay, bonus round time. A dragonfly! Okay. Alright, I'd like to deal with the big bees, because... Okay. Infestation annihilated. I'll call in some bug spraying drones to finish things off. Good job, guys. I'm glad to have you around when we're dealing with bees. Don't pretend that we're not always awesome. How did I still get a 3-star on that? I used bombs. I mean, I know I counter-bombed, but still. There's still more insects. We didn't get them all. I think we might have angered them now. We must be getting close to their queen. The queen? Can we maybe skip this area? Please? Negative. We've broken through most of their defenses. Now is our chance to strike at their core. I shouldn't have grabbed that immediately. Oh well. I keep instinctively grabbing it immediately. So it's like I'm wanting the benefits, you know? I shouldn't have picked that up right away. Okay, get ready, because they're gonna do that. Yeah! I want to go home. I can't handle much more of them. Don't worry, Natalie. It'll be okay. We're almost done here. We just have to defeat the boss or else we can't progress through the game. Please make it quick. I've got everything under control. Bugs can't touch me. Can't touch us. Stop. Oscar time. Alright. Let's switch over to Lance. He's usually good for bosses. What's that buzzing sound? It's a giant wasp, isn't it? Keep it away from me, I'm being triggered. A bug's a bug. Gotta squash it with arrows. Wasps are fast, but I'm faster. Let's see how well it can dodge my swords. Here it comes. Meow. Okay, the bombs might not be good for the first wave. There we go. Alright, boss time. Oh, that's some good bee sound effects. I actually thought for a moment there that there was actually a bee buzzing around in my ear. I can't get the most out of my projectiles if it keeps doing that. I did not mean to use up a bomb. Whoops. You know, I was doing kind of well there, and that's probably the first time I accidentally wasted a bomb. Just my slip of the finger there. Are they going down to me? Okay, it's partially homing is what it's doing. Ah! There we go. Oh boy, we got honeycombs. Okay, honeycombs combined with homing projectiles, so I gotta pay attention here. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Okay, carefully. Consider Natalie's advice. Ah! Okay, take your time. Wait until the weapon's at full power to fire. Huh. No honeycombs this wave? Gotcha. And down it goes. We're now in the bonus round. Alright, one more phase, I believe. Ah! Careful! And down it goes! Target eradicated. That was no hibachi. I can't even get to hibachi. I'm terrible at this game. I guess killing this boss was good enough. Wait, can't even get to hibachi? I'm guessing that's some kind of a joke, but I don't get it. Wasps are the worst. I'm glad it's done. Don't worry, Natalie. You can't die from a wasp sting. It just stings a little. I have a hard time believing that about that wasp. I think you're just a bit too comfortable living in your creepy forest home. You just need to get out more and stop being such a damsel trope. What does that even mean? I'm not even sure if I should be offended. Alright, jungle clear. Alright, so next world is Forest, the Red Roast Volcano. I wonder what the remaining 4 worlds are. I'm not sure if this will give me a sneak peek or... Okay, this kind of gives me a idea. I'm not going to look at the details of those achievements, but I think I get it. But yeah, we should now be roughly at the halfway point of the game. So with that, it's getting to be about 4 p.m. So I'm thinking at this time, I go get some dinner. And when I get back, freezing time should be showing up. Then I can get going on a Toho stream. That's what I'm gonna do. So, at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and look for a raid option. Only problem is that no one I'm following is live at the moment. So, I am a bit limited on options right now. Well, hang on. I'm gonna quick go use the bathroom, and then we'll pick a raid option, because I do need to use the bathroom, like, right now. Okay, so we were gonna pick a raid option. So, let's look through the list of available options and see what comes up. Now, like I said, I don't know who I want to raid. None of the channels I'm following are live at the moment, so that does leave me kind of limited on raid options. Best I can do at the moment is look around in my favorite categories and see... Oh, hey, Fox Ashes just went live. Honestly, that would be perfect timing. First things first, though, I'm gonna look around at some of my favorite categories. Well, I could raid someone playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy. So I can give you guys a taste of a game I've been enjoying on my own time. Or at least been trying to enjoy with friends and family. I could also raid someone who's playing Toho, is what I could do. I mean, we are playing a bullet hell. Only problem is that I don't know if anyone's... Okay, from what I can tell, there's not much of any interesting raid options for that. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of decent raid options on most of the categories, so... If I can't find anything decent, either we raid this guy who's playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy, or we raid Fox Ashes, who just went live. Ultimately, though, probably just to keep it simple and so I can get going to dinner, so, you know, I can get the next stream started as soon as possible. Why don't we just go ahead and raid Fox Ashes? Seeing how they just went live, I'm certain they'll be happy to see me. Oh, hey, Flare went live as well. Let's raid Fox Ashes. I don't know if I ever talked to them about Bullet Hells. Also, Flare just went live. Wow, okay, maybe I picked the best time to start raiding. Oh, yeah, okay, Fox Ashes hasn't exactly properly started her stream yet. It's, like, still on the startup screen. So I guess if I wanted to, that does still give me a bit of time to look at my favorite categories. So I'll give Fox Ashes a chance here. Since I do want to raid her, but I'd also be down for checking out some of my favorite categories. Again, I would be down for raiding that guy playing Gauntlet. So it just comes down to when they start. Alright. I don't know if you guys can hear what I can hear or not. Otherwise, I'm gonna have some looking around here. Let's see what we got. Honestly, I'd be down to raid someone playing Dark Souls 3, because with me doing a bit of achievement hunting, I do need to help out other players in co-op to get more Sunlight medals for the Warrior of Sunlight. Although Fox Ashes just went live now. So now I'm not so sure. Well, I guess we got some options then for raid options. Ooh, they're on the Pontiff. Okay, never mind. Fox Ashes just went live. I'm gonna raid her. So with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm always active there. And I also have a Discord server that, should you be willing to be respectful and abide by the rules, I'm down to send you all an invite where you can all stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.